What's up? Give me 1 second. Perfect. What's up, beautiful people? It's your boy Raj Rama. We got Nige in the back.
Yep.
And check this out. What I was just doing was setting up today's episode of Feed Me. Today we're gonna go on location to my friend's cupcake store. She's gonna teach us something from scratch. So let's not waste any more time. I got it set up. Let's get to it on today's episode of Feed Me.
Someone to feed me.
What's up, guys? We're finally at our secret location for the day. And you know, we did promise you a sweet treat. Check it out. Look where we're at. The pursuit of frosting. You know, around here the slogan is you can't buy happiness, but you can buy cupcakes. And that's kind of the same thing. So I think we're gonna get into some of that today. You know what? It's a little chilly. Let's hurry up and let's just get in there and do it. All right, here we are. Let's see what's going on here. There she is.
Hello, welcome.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
What's up, everyone? This is Savera Hashmi, and she's the owner of this wonderful establishment, Pursuit of Frosting.
So my name is Savera. I own a bakery. It's called Pursuit of Frosting, as well as a cupcake truck. It's called Pretty Sweet. I've been baking professionally for the last 5 years. Prior to that, I always loved to bake, and now this is my new home.
Sav and I recently became friends, and she came through for me when I needed her. Today, she's been gracious enough to share some of her secrets. She loves to make sweet things, and of course, I love to eat them. And you know, I want to support her business endeavors as well. So what are we getting into, Sav?
We're going to be making some delicious home-style brownies today.
Oh, sounds sweet. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Someone to feed me.
All right, so you can see my jacket's off, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get my hands dirty, Sav. So what are we getting into again today?
So we're making some home-style brownies.
A classic is going down here today.
Super easy. You don't need a mixer. Do it all by hand. So we're going to get into it.
Nice. All right. So we're gonna get into it. What's the first thing we gotta get?
So the first thing to always do is I measure my dry ingredients out. So you're all ready to go. Less chances of you making a mistake. Everything's ready. And I preheat the oven to 375. And I'll grease my pan and put it aside so it's ready to go. Baking is a science, so it needs to be accurate. It's not like cooking where you just add your taste and you just kind of add as you're going. Baking, everything needs to be precise.
So now what are we gonna do?
So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna beat 4 eggs with 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract.
Okay.
Got that ready to go. I think that's good.
Let's go.
Got a nice consistency. We're gonna just add all the dry ingredients to one bowl, stir them up so we get a nice consistent product.
Okay.
So you can start by adding the sugar. We've got 2 cups of sugar.
Okay.
Regular sugar, you can dump that in there. We've got 1 cup of flour.
Okay.
Regular all-purpose flour. We've got 2/3 cup of cocoa powder. Once again, if you look at this, you can tell it's a really nice, rich, dark cocoa powder.
Okay.
The better quality of cocoa powder, the better fudgier, chocolatey brown you're going to get in the end. So definitely splurge on cocoa powder.
Okay. This is important for us. Very important.
And then, most important ingredients, got some salt and some baking powder. So you can add these. I'll add the salt. So just going to kind of stir this around, just so you have a more even consistency. It's mixed. So next we're going to take the egg mixture, and you got to really use your muscle here.
Okay.
But you're not over mixing. You're being gentle, but you really got to get a nice stir in there.
Strong, firm, gentle.
Don't over mix. You want to mix so everything's combined. But if you're seeing the dry and the wet separated, or you're seeing if it's not one uniform color or consistency, it means you still need to mix. And now we're going to add the melted butter. So we have 1 cup of melted butter that's cooled down. You don't want to add it when it's hot. All right, it looks good. Everything's mixed in. All the ingredients have combined together.
Even though it's something simple, it doesn't mean the ingredients have to be simple.
Okay, so we're ready to go. It looks awesome. Everything's mixed. We're gonna pour it right into our grease pan.
Okay.
This recipe makes either a 9x13. I'm using a 10x10 pan.
Okay.
It works awesome. So you can just go ahead, pour it in, and start from the center, and then move it around just so you're even. But we can always fix it with a spatula at the end. We're gonna pop it in the oven, which we've already preheated to 375. And I would say I like to put it in there for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I like to check it. When the edges start separating from the side, you know it's done. You can also do a toothpick test to confirm. But how long you bake it is generally your preference with how chewy or soft you want that.
Someone to feed me.
All right. So after all that stirring and getting our muscles all worked out, we're here now. We've got it baking. Is there anything else we got to get into?
Yeah, it's a great time to make the frosting.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about it.
Great, so to make an already delicious brownie even better, we're gonna make a really simple frosting. It has about 4 or 5 ingredients. We're gonna make it over a saucepan, and then when the brownies come out, we're gonna let them cool a little bit and spread it over.
Okay. So we're gonna get into some icing. So I guess we got the time to do it now. So let's do it.
Go. Okay, so we just melted 3 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And we're gonna stir that in. So I'm adding 1.5 cups of icing sugar. I'm gonna ask you to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then if you could pour the 2 tablespoons of milk that I've pre-measured. Just gonna keep on stirring it, using those muscles again. It does harden, gets a little bit of a crust on it, but it could be put on cakes, cookies, fruits. Yeah, you've got a nice frosting.
Color always makes things more appealing. And as Sav said, texture is very key as well. All right, so we've got our icing ready. And as you can see, we have one of our brownies cut out and ready to go. Smells good. So Sav, how are we gonna get to this?
All right, so we have a bit of I would say a glazed frosting. It's kind of poured on and then spread on top of our brownie. What I like to do is just take a little measuring scoop. It's the easiest way. Take a little bit and then drizzle it on top, and then take the offset spatula and just spread it about. And that's it, you're ready to go.
Nice. We're ready to go?
Yeah.
Ready to go. Whatever that means. It's gonna go in my belly eventually. So I can dig it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we're gonna dig in. Let's taste. Wow, Albert. That tastes amazing. My sweet tooth has been fulfilled. Sav, this tastes amazing.
Thank you. Well, you made it.
Yes, she did put me to work on this. That's a good thing. I know, she made me work hard today, man. I thought it was gonna be all Sav. All right, guys. Well, we came, we saw, we conquered. You know, we went through the prep, then we went through the mixing, the baking, the making of the icing, and finally, the final product that I tasted, which was amazing. So, with that being said, I just want to say thank you to Sav for having us come through the pursuit of frosting and share some of her skill sets and her secrets with us. Much appreciated.
Thank you for coming by. It's a pleasure.
Definitely, always a pleasure. On behalf of Rated N, Nige.
Yo.
I'm your boy Raj Rema. Hey man, I'm gonna get into this brownie and we'll see you next time on Baking. Peace! Hey look, I'm not a baker, and when I came here today, I was not expecting to work.
Yeah, you did a good job. You produced a good product. You forgot a few things along the way, but you can come back and get a 10 out of 10.
So she said she would come back, no doubt to put me to work.
So on behalf of the Pursuit of Frosting, we'd like to thank you for taking the time out and coming and baking with us today.
Yes, I'll have to say Sav was a slave driver, but she did challenge me.